Rise and shine on Australia's Vision Christian Radio.
Oh, we're very excited, Andy, because I've got Brett and Kate Ryan from Focus on the Family Australia on this week of love. Who better to talk with than the lovebirds themselves, Brett and Kate? Good morning.
Good morning. Love is in the air. Boom, 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 boom. Sorry.
Is Valentine's Day, it's coming up this week. Is it a special day in your household?
Well, it's a special time because we actually got engaged on Valentine's Day.
Oh.
Now you might think that, that is so romantic, Brett. And but unfortunately, I just picked a date and I didn't even realise it was Valentine's Day.
No way.
And to be honest, I actually prefer that because I would have thought it was really kitschy.
I had finished my nursing exams on the 13th, and I said the next day I'm going to propose to Kate.
Aww.
And the build-up was I'd had many an opportunity to tease her a little bit.
Oh, he was really mean. He used to say things like, "Kate, would you go shopping with me tomorrow?" Or, "Kate, would you go to a movie with me on Saturday?" Oh, he was mean.
That is
so
mean.
I said to him, when you ask me, I'm going to have to say, I might have to think about that.
But
but I didn't, of course.
No,
I messaged you, said yes.
Yes. She just couldn't help herself.
Oh, well, indeed.
So that was 36 years ago.
Wow.
We just celebrated 35 years of marriage. Can't believe it.
Wow. Did they have Valentine's Day 36 years ago?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
When the dinosaurs were roaming the earth.
Yeah,
I thought it was a recent thing.
We used to have parchment Valentine cards.
The dinosaurs delivered them from house to house for you. Oh, dear. So how did you propose, Brett?
Well, I was going to take her to Hillsville Sanctuary, which is a beautiful natural park here in Melbourne, or just out of Melbourne. And then we got there, I realised how expensive it was. And so I had a picnic all prepared, and so I ended up driving my car just into the bush, and I set up a table, and because it was just too expensive to go to Hillsville, and then we were just having lunch, and I gave her a card, and then as she's reading the card, then I moved to position myself to be on my bended knee, and I proposed there. And the first thing that actually greeted us and congratulated us was a chicken, believe it or not, in the bushes. It was a wild chicken, and then we went through Lilydale, and Kate talked to every person walking down the street that we were engaged.
Love it. So very romantic and very thrifty at the same time.
Very much so. And that's and for the last 35 years, I've continued that journey.
The romance, but
the thriftiness or the romantic?
Both.
What do you mean? The romance? You're saying
you're thrifty and you're romantic.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I thought.
I was about to take offence.
No.
Oh, no. Well, we'll take a break rather than take offence, and we'll come back on the other side. We'll reset. But perhaps you can give us some more advice as this week of love is coming up.
We'll be back with the love doctors from Focus on the Family, and we're looking forward to it. Well, it's Brett and Kate Ryan from Focus on the Family. We're calling them the love doctors today because they got engaged on Valentine's Day. They've been happily married for about 36 years now. So, love doctors, welcome back to Rise and Shine.
It's a pleasure.
So there's an incredible marriage retreat coming up, which we want to hear all about. But before we go there, I know a lot of our listeners aren't married, and Valentine's Day can be a little bit awkward or weird for Christians. So have you got any advice for our single Christian listeners out there?
Absolutely. I was a teacher, and I think I've probably shared this story before, but I think it's valuable to share again. Anytime Valentine's Day came up at school, we used to put on a special time for just anybody to come, and warm fuzzies were handed out.
A warm fuzzy?
A heart-shaped cutout, but on the back, just words of encouragement that was special about that person. And I just think if we can take the moment to share the love, it doesn't have to be romantic love, just the love and encouragement of another person.
Yeah. So if you know someone who is, maybe feeling a little bit lonely or feeling like I'm being left on the shelf, make the intentional effort to look out for them. And to, as Kate says, to write them a note of encouragement, to say, I see you. you're important. You're of a high value. And I want to show my love for you in this way, and invite them out and making them feel very special. And then for those who are maybe feeling like they have been left on the shelf, you recognize that another person doesn't complete you. They may complement you, but you're complete in God. And your identity is not being married or being in a family, but it is actually acknowledging that God is your identity and he loves you, and you are of a high value to him.
Absolutely.
I love that warm fuzzy day, right? That's it. Valentine's Day is renamed Warm Fuzzies Day. Another reset that might be happier this time of year is investing in marriages, and I know that's what you guys are all about. Tell us, you've got something that we could be mindful of as we're prepping and thinking ahead for our marriages this year.
Yeah, very much so. And we're proud to be partnering with Vision once again. And by popular demand, we're actually putting 2 marriage retreats on this year. Wow. One is in May, and the other one is in September. But we'd love, and we're doing a special at the moment, Valentine's Day special, to sign up via our website at families.org.au. And we'd love to have people who, you don't have to have troubles in your marriage or challenges. In fact, it's any time is a good time to invest in your relationship. But we've found that a number of couples who are going through some ongoing issues have come along to this weekend away, and to invest that and undivided attention to learn from both Kate and I and a number of our other supporters that come along and share their stories to actually encourage people to say, hey, you can do it. We can work through together to invest and have a relationship that doesn't just survive, but to thrive in Christ.
Thrive in 2025.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I like it.
There you go. You can use that for free.
Yeah, new slogan.
Thanks, Val.
Now we're saying things at exactly the same time.
Yeah,
that's very cute.
Sorry, Andy and Val, that we are really in sync, that we finish each other's sandwiches. Oh, no, sentences, sorry.
I think, too, at the start of the year, and many people set New Year's resolutions. I don't like to call them that. Yeah. Setting new goals for the year. As couples, we do need to set couple goals.
Yes.
And often they will be, we need to reset a few things, or set some dating in place, or how we communicate together, or just what are some plans for the year. And I think going on a retreat allows you to take that time away, have some teaching, invest specifically on your things, because not everything will, touch your area of marriage, because you might have some really great areas that you're doing really well in, and you celebrate that. And then the other ones you go, that one really sits with us. And we can really sit and talk about that, because they have couple time and they have some free time. Plus there's counsellors available too, to, just have that third person who could, I suppose, put another perspective in there.
Yeah. And we've had such great feedback from your marriage retreats in the past from the Vision family. So very, very exciting. Well, look, we're going to have to keep going. But we've got Warm Fuzzies coming up. We're thriving in 2025. We've got the Love Doctors. And it'll be great to catch up with you again in a couple of weeks.
And just remind us again about the marriage retreat, guys, if someone wants to sign, because it sounds to me like a great opportunity to meet other couples too, and just make some new friends. So just give us those details again. I'm sure some of our listeners want to come along.
Very much so. It's in May 2nd to the 4th, and they can go to our website at families.org.au.
Thanks for taking time to listen to this audio on demand from Vision Christian Media. To find out more about us, go to vision.org.au.